Hi friends, in this session I will give you all the information you need to know about FRM certification. In case you are planning your FRM certification in 2023, then this video is going to be very helpful for you, so make sure you watch this video till end. Before we begin our discussion, my introduction. My name is Shashank Pandey, I am founder of Falcon Edufin. Falcon Edufin is GAP approved preparation provider. At Falcon Edufin, we provide training courses for CFA, FRM and CA Final. CA Final is Chartered Accountancy Indian course. Right, so now let's begin our discussion. So FRM, the FRM stands for Financial Risk Manager. This is certification provided by Global Association of Risk Professionals, GAP. GAP is US based body, and when you get this certification, you have the global certification, meaning you can use the certification to work in US, UK, UAE or anywhere in the world, even in India, obviously. Now, this is very simple exam. So simple exam as in the simple structure of exam, meaning you have two parts, you have to clear two parts and get certified after submitting 2 years of experience. In this video, we will discuss what are these two parts, how many questions are there, total number of hours to appear for this question or solve this exam, and part by part discussion. We will also discuss what is the historical passing percentage. We will see what is the salary, expected salary for FRM, who should pursue FRM, what are the required skill sets for the FRM, and everything will be discussed in this video. So now let's see first the exam pattern. So in exam pattern, we have two parts, FRM part 1 and FRM part 2. In FRM part 1, we have 4-hour MCQ based exam, which consists of 100 questions. In FRM part 2, we have 4-hour MCQ based exam, but there are 80 questions. Now in FRM part 1, you will get many direct questions as well as case study based questions. This is a mix and match of questions. On the other hand, in FRM part 2, you will get majority of the case study based questions. Now in case study, students need more time to study or read that particular case study, understand the situation and answer it. Okay, so the time requirement is higher in FRM part 2 per question. That's why there are only 80 questions, so that you should be able to solve questions or the full exam in 4 hours. So that's the reason for FRM part 1 there are 100 questions and in FRM part 2 there are 80 questions. Now here, FRM part 1 consists of 4 subjects. Foundations of risk management will account for 20% or 20 questions in your examination. Then quantitative analysis will account for 20 questions. Then financial markets and products, and then valuation and risk models. So these two subjects will account for 30-30 each. Okay, so 30-30-60 and then 40 from the first two subjects. This information is also mentioned on this slide, so you can read from this. Now in FRM part 2, we have 6 total subjects. Now here we have market risk, credit risk, operational risk. Now this is specialized domain. Okay, so as soon as you enter into FRM part 2, you will study the specialized domains or specialized area of risk management. So market risk, credit risk, operational risk, these are 3 major subjects which accounts for 20%, means 16 questions in examination, because total number of questions in examination are only 80. Okay, then we have 2 second subjects like the liquidity risk and investment risk, which accounts for 15% of the total exam, and you will get 12 questions from these 2 subjects, 12 questions from these 2 subjects. And then there is current issues. It accounts for 10% of your exam and you will get 8 questions on this subject. So this is a very simple pattern, but just basic information. Remember, FRM is FRM part 1 and FRM part 2. Now this is not like CFA, where CFA is in levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, like that. So there is reason for FRM is in parts. Okay, so reason is very simple. In 2012, FRM was single exam, and due to developments in risk management domain, GAP added a lot of curriculum in their FRM exam. Now this exam became very curriculum heavy or very heavy, and it was very difficult for students to just appear for one exam with so much of curriculum. So GAP divided this particular exam in 2013, I guess, in 2 parts, and that's why FRM is part 1 and part 2 and not level 1 and level 2. This information is very important for a lot of students. I will tell you why. So it happened like few years back. There was a student of mine who appeared for some interview in risk management domain, and the interviewer was FRM. So my student said like he finished FRM level 2, and the interviewer asked, FRM is not level, FRM is parts. And then he asked why FRM is parts. So maybe that interviewer was just like me, who is very interested in useless information. So this should not happen to you. So that's why I'm telling you this information. maybe it is not important, maybe you're not feeling this information as important right now, but when things happen in interview, you will realize the importance of this information. Now next is the timeline of FRM, or simple the process of FRM. So in FRM we have 4-step process. So in step 1, you will register for FRM, prepare for FRM, and appear for examination. Now your goal is to clear the FRM Part 1's examination. This is first approach. Now the second approach, the alternate approach to this particular process is, you can sit for FRM Part 1 and Part 2 together, appear for FRM Part 1 and Part 2 together in, say, I'm just assuming right now you are planning for May 23 session. So you are sitting for this exam, both the exams in one session only. Now there is advantage after COVID. So advantage is, FRM Part 1 is conducted in first 15 days, or say 5th of May till 20th of May in this particular exam window. On the other hand, FRM Part 2 is conducted in, say, second window, which is the 21st of May till 27th of May. I'm giving you the approximate window, but generally FRM Part 1 is 15 days window and FRM Part 2 is 7 days window after FRM Part 1's window is over. So if you're planning both the parts, what you can do is, you can appear for FRM Part 1 in first few days, like say 5th of May or 6th of May, like that, and then appear for FRM Part 2 in last few days of your FRM Part 2's window. So you will get a lot of time for revision in case you want to know. Now here, what is this exam window? For those who don't know the exam window pattern. So exam window is, institute allows you the 15 days window, and in that window you have to select that this is the date on which you want to sit for exam. So you can pick any one date and they will provide you the morning or afternoon session, and on that day you have to appear for exam. So every student appears for different exam dates. Okay, so that's very normal now. Previously there was only single date. Okay, so if you watched my old video, then you should know, like, now the pattern changed. Now here for FRM Part 2 you have 7 days window, and again similarly you have to appear for exam on the date of your choice, right? Here there is one caveat if you are planning for this alternate approach in step 1, that is appearing for FRM Part 1 and Part 2 together. If you fail in FRM Part 1, your FRM Part 2 won't get evaluated itself. Okay, so you have to make sure, if you are planning this, then you have to make sure you first finish your FRM Part 1. That's a compulsory thing. First prepare, first finish FRM Part 1, and then you start your preparation for FRM Part 2, so that you don't fail in FRM Part 1 and miss the opportunity to clear FRM Part 2, like that. Now assuming you go for the first approach, in step 1 you go for the basic approach, preparing for FRM Part 1 and appearing for FRM Part 1 exam itself and clearing that. Once you clear FRM Part 1, then you have to register for FRM Part 2 and prepare for FRM Part 2, sit for exam and clear FRM Part 2. Now once step 2 is complete, then we have step 3. In step 3 you have to submit 2 years of experience on GAPS portal. And this experience should be a relevant experience. Relevant experience generally as per the general guidelines of GAP. So it is like the audit, then risk management core domains all are included. Then some finance, core finance industry experience all are considered. So you have to submit this experience. Now you have to get 2 years of experience within 5 years from finishing your FRM Part 2 or clearing your FRM Part 2. So this is one way. Second is, you can submit prior experience. So in past 10 years from the date of clearing FRM Part 2, in past 10 years, if you got some experience, 2 years of experience in risk management domain or similar domain relevant experience, then you can also submit that. It is not necessary to get the experience after finishing FRM Part 2. You can get experience even before finishing FRM Part 2, like that. Then once you submit your experience, you become certified FRM. There is only one advantage of becoming certified FRM. You get to write FRM in front of your name, just like you can see here. So below my name, the FRM is written. So that's the advantage. FRM certification doesn't change your job perspectives, okay, prospects, sorry. Now, if you just finish your FRM Part 2, then also you get job, so you don't have to bother about it. Okay, so otherwise some students feel like if they are not certified FRM, then how they will get job. Okay, don't worry about it. Finishing FRM Part 2 itself is very big achievement and you will get your job, don't worry. Now next is historical passing percentage. Just to summarize, FRM Part 1's average passing percentage ranges between 40% to 50% in the recent exam, which is May exam. In that exam, the passing percentage was 46%. And FRM Part 2's range of passing percentage, historical passing percentage, is in between 50% to 60%. Approximately 55% is the average. In recent exam, the passing percentage was 59%. The rest of the passing percentage you can see, pause this video and check. Then FAQs, very common FAQs. What is the mode of examination? So mode is CBT based, computer based testing. So on your selected date, you will visit the exam center, appear for your exam like that, and you have to solve this exam on computer. Okay, so that's why computer based testing. Again, the same information like the 100 MCQs in FRM Part 1, 80 MCQs in FRM Part 2, and you will get all the options, and you have to just click, and that's it. Now, second is how much time is needed to prepare for FRM. There is very detailed video available on this particular subject. So just to summarize or just to give the basic information, it ranges from 250 hours to 800 hours depending on what is your preparation strategy. If you are taking classes, then obviously time to prepare for FRM Part 1 or Part 2 will be shorter compared to self-study, because in self-study you have to invest a lot of time or think about a lot of things. You will get confused, you will resolve all those confusions and all. So all these things will happen in self-study, which generally doesn't happen with classes. Just a second. Okay, now next is the next thing which matters is the number of question strategy. So how many questions you are planning to solve. If you are planning to solve like 5,000, 10,000 questions, you will need like 2,000 hours to prepare for FRM Part 1. My recommendation is solve 1,000 questions. This is a very good number. And based on this, if you reduce question solving, like total number of questions you solve, then obviously your preparation time will be shorter. If you increase question solving, then your preparation time will be higher. Solving unnecessarily lot of questions won't help in FRM exam. So don't bother about it, like solving 3,000-4,000 questions. Next is, I'm working professional, can I prepare for this examination? Now, simple answer, approximately 60 to 70% students or candidates, FRM candidates, are the working professionals. They are able to manage their work responsibilities and exam preparation simultaneously together. So if they can manage, you can manage. So go ahead, it is really possible to manage both your work as well as FRM's preparation. Now, can I use, this is very India specific question. So if you're not from India, you won't find this particular question relevant, but very important for Indian students. Can I use debit card for exam fees payment? Now, first of all, on GAP's website, on the payment side, it is written the credit card. Okay. So generally Indian students get confused, like the credit card is mentioned and they only have debit card, they don't have credit card, like that. Just for your information, in USA, the credit card, debit card, there is no such like differentiation. Credit card means every card, like that. In India, even if you have debit card, you can use that debit card. Make sure that particular debit card is international payments enabled. One, it should be Visa, Master, and that's it. RuPay card won't work. Okay, so that's very basic information. Next. Who should pursue FRM? Ideal candidates for FRM certification. So qualified CAs, if you want to enter into investment banking industry, then really good for you. CA dropouts or pursuing CAs and they want to take break and want to pursue some other certification, then FRM certification itself, with even if you are one group clear or both group not clear FRM CA candidate, then adding FRM to that profile will give you really good job. Don't bother about it. CA inter candidates and also prepare, but again you have to assess your level, and because FRM exam is not easy exam, so you have to think about it. Then MBA finance, again MBA finance, there are a lot of MBA finances. So if you are certified FRM or if you are FRM level 2 cleared, then you have that particular opportunity to get a better job compared to rest of the MBA finance. Now here we have next BCom, MCom, BBA. Again, you can also pursue FRM. You will get very different type of job compared to the CS, BTechs or the graduate quants. Then there is one particular important domain. So BTech, BSc Maths and graduate quant stream. Okay, so based on your country, you know, like in which category you belong. So if you come from this particular category, then you have really good opportunity, because there is a requirement of risk modelers, and for risk modeling, the maths is very essential. So if you come from the maths background or engineering background, if you are coming from engineering background, specifically the software background or the tech background, then you will get the job in programming side as well. So in risk management, there is side which requires programming. Not all FRMs need to know programming, but if you know, this gives you really good opportunity. Next, fees. So just like any other college, When you join that particular college, you have to pay admission fees, and for exam you have to pay exam fees. Similar pattern is here. So you have to pay one-time registration fees when you register with the GAP, so it is $400. And then for each exam, if you register in early bird, then you have to pay $600. So for example, if you are planning May 23 exam and you register for only FRM part 1, then you have to pay $600 plus $400, total $1,000 for May 23 FRM part 1. Once you clear FRM part 1 and now you are sitting for FRM part 2 in November 23, in that case you have to pay only $600. Again, assuming you register in early bird window. So early bird window for May is 31st Jan. So you have to register before 31st Jan. In case you miss this deadline, then the fees, that is exam fees, will be $800. Okay, so exam fees will increase by $200 and it is $800. But one-time registration fees is exactly same, irrespective of when you register for exam. So 400 plus 800 if you register in standard window, that is you miss the deadline of early registration. And then you have to pay approximately $1,200. For Indian students, again, approximately $1,000 comes around like 82,000 based on the current exchange rate, and 1,200 will come around like 1,05,000 approximately. Okay, you can do the maths, multiply by 82. Now next, the top employers. This is a list from the GAP's website, so you can read this list. Majority these are the investment banks or the hedge funds or like that, and then the PwC is there, Credit Suisse, credit rating companies, and so on. So all these are the top employers of FRM. In India, a lot of nationalized banks are also hiring FRM now. Reserve Bank of India is coming up with their own vacancies for the FRM, so a lot of opportunities are there, and major opportunities are in investment bank. Now, before we begin proceed to the final discussion, just to give the basic information about the products which we are giving for FRM preparation. So we have Essentials package, Self-Paced package, and Mentorship package. In Essentials package, this package consists of books like Falcon Edufins books, best books for self-study, then mock test, then quizzes. Okay, lots of quizzes, topic-wise quizzes, then 100 plus special theory mock tests. Okay, so this is also part of our content, and with this there is again the fast track notes and so on. So there are no videos in this essential package. This is mainly for self-study students. Now then, second package is the self-paced package. In self-paced package, this is the video classes package. In this, apart from essentials package, you will get video classes, full video classes, second fast track video classes, and then you will also get one-to-one doubt solving on forum. Okay, forum based doubt solving. Then there is very interesting package, which is the mentorship package. Now in mentorship package, we have all the components of previous packages, essential package, self-paced package. But in mentorship package, we offer mentorship. So one certified FRM will help you with all your queries. This is handled one-to-one on Zoom or via WhatsApp call or normal call if you are from India. And the mentor will also suggest you some preparation strategy. He will guide you in every step. Okay, now when you appear for section test, so we have a lot of tests. So starting from, like, say, once you finish your 6th topic, you have test. Okay, so once you appear for that test, then your mentor will tell you like how you performed, how you should improve your performance. So all that guidance will be provided to you, and this is really amazing, one of a kind, and this is provided by Falcon Edufin only. So if you want someone who helps you throughout your preparation, then mentorship package is for you. So prices are in dollars. You can check on the Falcon Edufin's website to know about the prices in rupees. So there is pricing difference in dollars and rupees. Now, most interesting thing for me is the live classes. So first time me with association of One More Institute, we are starting classroom trainings, and classroom trainings will be in Hindi. If you are from India and specifically from Pune, you can connect with me. My contact number is available on my website, falconedufin.com, and I will also add my contact number in description. So connect with me, and we are starting our classroom trainings in Hindi language. So language will be Hindi in Pune. And it's starting from 15th of Jan approximately. It may be like 20th of Jan or 25th of Jan, depending on the timelines and all, how we get the classrooms and everything. But approximate date is 15th of Jan. Okay, consider this as base date. And then you will have to start your preparation 1 month before this particular date. So we will provide you all the level 0 material So it will include like prequel course. Prequel course is all the mathematics you need to know, the basic mathematics you need to know about to prepare FRM in proper manner. All the concepts which are required, the finance related concepts which are required for FRM's preparation and so on. So all this is provided in the this preparatory course. So you will start your basic preparation, and from 15th of Jan, we will start our classroom trainings. Same session, the classroom session will be provided on Zoom. Okay, so if you want to register, or if you are not from Pune and you want to join the Zoom session, then definitely you can get into the Zoom session, right? So it will be delivered via our app, and you have to watch those classes at your home, and doubts will be solved in class itself. So again, it will be in the Hindi language, direct to home, again starting from the same date. And this will include all the components which are mentioned in the mentorship package. Now here last is the expected salary. So here I have divided candidates in 3 categories. The first is fresher candidates. So here you can see the fresher candidate. So then for fresher in US, based on the websites who maintain the salary data, so salary ranges from 80K to 90K, and again this particular range changes based on the profile. Okay, so your work profile. So if you are working as a risk analyst, credit analyst, and so on, there are 100 different profiles in risk management. So depending on that, your range will change, but this average range. Now here next is in India, the average salary is 5.5 lakhs till 10 lakhs, depending again what is your work domain. Okay, so this is for freshers. Now, if you have 2 years experience, that is the average experience, not high experience or senior level candidate. So if you have 2 years of experience, like in this setup, so you can expect approximately 50% to 100% hike after getting FRM certified, again based on the data which is available in public. And if you ask me, based on my students' experience, like they got really good opportunities. Even if they were working in core finance, they got some again advanced domains in the risk management, and they got really good opportunities as well as good hikes. Then on the senior level, this is, say if you are working as a VP, AVP, like that, then generally candidates who are working as on senior level and pursuing FRM, they are not pursuing for salary hike or like better salary. Their main goal is to get the more knowledge so that they can level up their profile, like that. Okay, so that's all. That's the purpose of doing FRM at senior level. Okay, so that's all about FRM course information. If you have any queries, put those queries in comment section and I will help you with those queries. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.